Well, good morning. That building you see across the way there, right there, that big building, that's NASCAR headquarters. And as you can see, it's a pretty good sized boy. But that's only one building. Don't forget all the buildings they got and offices at the track. I don't know if you can see it way out in the distance there. It's really only about 2 blocks, not even 2 blocks. If I go this way, across that bridge, it's a block. And I'm on the track. And right now it's 8:45, and I've already heard the cars out on the track. So, gives you an idea. This is the Fairfield, this is where I stayed. The street right in front of me is, I think it's Jim France, or Big Bill France. I'm not sure which one now, but that's their street. And we're gonna go down there and take a look. But I thought you might be interested to see the size of that building. And that's just their headquarters. Track's right across the street, folks. So we'll go down the road here and see what's going on. Well, this area here is owned by NASCAR, and they got quite a bit of property back here. You can see the Monster Energy hauler here. And as we look around, there's an awful lot of land out here that they own. They own a lot of land outside here. We're just less than a half mile maybe from the track. This building back here, right back there, is the NASCAR archives. There's a lady who works there, and she knows about everything as far as NASCAR goes. But there's more memorabilia and stuff back in there than I can ever tell you about. Okay, so this is also all NASCAR. And they do their printing back here, and so forth. So you can see this operation spreads around quite a bit. And it is big. So we're going to move on now from here, and I think from here we'll probably hit the road, head back. So you hang on, we'll get going. Well, we'll take a little ride back here. We're just a little north of the stadium here. And this is the track. It's 2.5 miles long. And that grandstand is new, completed in 2016, I believe, at a cost of $400 million. Not cheap. That grandstand you're looking at will hold 150,000 people. There's the man himself and his wife. He actually started this whole thing. And this is the entrance. This is where you would buy your tickets and so forth. It's also the entrance to the museum, which we're going to take a good look at. Now, this is a racing museum. It's not just NASCAR. This is back on the days when they raced on the beach. Today's NASCAR will go around the track at about 200 miles an hour, and that's with restrictor plates. Restrictor plates restrict the amount of air entering the carburetors or the engine, thus reducing speed. They're trying to keep the speeds down, otherwise these cars would be flying around at 250 miles an hour or more. That was a picture there of the beach race, and there were about 60 cars in that race. Pretty cute race car driver there. Now this museum, as I said, is a racing museum. All kinds of racing, including boats, planes. Different types of racing engines. Now this museum, it's fair size, but it could be probably 4 times this big. It's located right on the track. Right next to the track, I should say. Right in the visitor center. To make it any bigger, they would probably have to move it out or extend it or rebuild maybe to the west or the east end. Probably the east end would be better. They would lose some parking. And they'd have to make account for the tunnel that goes under the track. They wouldn't want to block that. Some of these cars, because of room, as you can see, they're right on the walls. Cars, boats hanging from the ceiling, airplanes hanging from the ceiling. And where they don't have anything hanging, they have pictures of past champions. Yeah, I was a Rusty fan for a long time. Why don't you take a look at the engines on this? Yes, I said engines. There are 4 turbocharged. Now they have several races here. The track hosts several: NASCAR Cup Race, the NASCAR Infinity Race, the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, and the ARCA Racing Series. Then they have the WeatherTech Sports Car Championship, the Continental Tire Sports Car Challenge, Historic Sports Car Racing, Trans Am Series, Vega World Racing, Champ Car Series, WRL Series, Auto American Race, Monster Energy Supercross, Amateur Sports Car Racing, AMA, WIKI. Then they have the half marathon, go-karts, everything from go-karts to open wheel. A little bit of everything races here, sports cars. Le Mans 24-hour race. This is not Disney World. I'm not in line for a Disney World ride. I'm actually on the way to the theater here in the museum. But this gives you an idea how long the lines can be just to get in the theater. It is like a Disney World. Line back and forth. This one you slowly work your way up. Eventually you'll get where you're going and you'll be able to watch the movie. This is Big Bill France Jr. He took over for his father. This family is still in control of NASCAR. People tell me that you call them by their first name. Well, it's been fun, but about time to head back. Track on the left, shopping on the right. Earnhardt Bridge. Hooters. Well, it's been fun having you along. Hope you enjoyed the ride. We'll see you next week. Remember, hit that like button. Subscribe, it's free. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.